Well, we turn now to fake political ads popping up across the city involving the Philadelphia Eagles. You may have seen them yourself. The political signs featuring Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris and the birds have been seen at several bus stops in the city, but the Eagles organization says the ads are not theirs. Action News reporter Corey Davis joins us live from North Philadelphia with more details on this. Corey, what are you learning so far?
Hey, good morning. So one of the employees with the companies that owns these bus shelter display cases actually just came in and removed the latest sign here that was up a few minutes ago. It only took a matter of seconds for him to remove it and replace it. They're calling these signs, the political signs, counterfeit political ads. They say, of course, as you said, the Eagles did not authorize them, and the company that owns the boxes did not authorize them either. Several of these posters naming Vice President Kamala Harris as the official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles are still on display at bus shelters in the city. They popped up yesterday and have since gone viral on social media. The Eagles and Intersection Media, the company that owns the ad space, say the posters are unauthorized, counterfeit political ads.
I am surprised. I feel like they're trying to take the image of the Eagles and take a political stance with it.
Someone later covered one location with printouts of the Eagles' official statement, which was posted to social media yesterday, letting followers know they're aware of the counterfeit political ads and are working with their advertising partner to have them removed.
I don't know who exactly is doing it, but I mean, if they're just trying to get their message across, then they're going to use whatever sort of logo they can.
Then I think there could perhaps be some liability there. If someone's actually doing that. If there's actually an organization that is putting those signs up, then there could be a lawsuit.
Some say the ads are deceptive and say politics should be kept out of sports.
I think we're losing the whole context of what the presidential office means and the seriousness of it and the power of it.
Yeah, so whoever is responsible for putting in those counterfeit political ads went through a lot of effort. There was even a website at the bottom of the poster that went to an outdated website where the Eagles were encouraging fans to register to vote. Once again, the Eagles saying that they did not authorize it and they're calling it counterfeit. Reporting live here in North Philadelphia, Corey Davis, Channel 6 Action News.
Yeah, it's so interesting how this entire election season is unfolding. Thank you, Corey.